few words that describe Lights on Stratford from my perspective are community, collaboration, wonder, and joy.
I think public art is a big one. Light in general, community, togetherness, outside, fun, energetic, beauty, colorful. Those are all words I hope mean Lights on Stratford. That's the goal.
Well, last year I said that it takes a village to raise a light festival. It's now a global village. So we had staff from Amigo and Amigo come all the way from Australia to help with the installation and programming of AFFINITY on Tom Patterson Island. We had a crew come from New York City to help with Jen Lewin's installation of the pool in Market Square. As we designed and built LightWall, one of the components came from Limbic Studios in Vancouver, and so part of their team came to help with install. So it truly was a global effort to bring together.
A big part of the creation of Lights on Stratford is our relationships with community partners like Stratford Crane, JEA Masonry. There are so many people in this community that we partner with in the creation of exhibits, as well as the installation of exhibits from around the world.
Really proud as we continue to grow this festival. This was our third annual festival, and similar to last year, it's a mix of designed and sort of built in Stratford light installations, but also international light artists that we bring their work and showcase it. So this year in Market Square, we featured The Pool by Jen Lewin's studio, and this exhibit has traveled all around the world, from Burning Man to capitals of Europe, but it's never been here in Ontario. The AFFINITY light display, which is on Tom Patterson Island, has just a really incredible story in terms of its tie-in and its creation and how it's about memory. And it was actually originally developed in Australia to support Alzheimer's fundraising. And we decided to bring that here. It is the first time it's been in Canada, so we're really proud that Lights on Stratford can share that with our community in this part of the world. And it really tied in nicely with our charitable philanthropic component, which this year is focused on Alzheimer's Society here on Perth and being a fundraising vehicle for them. So all of that came together with this really incredible display on Tom Patterson Island that originates from Australia. In terms of one of the big displays that is new this year that was designed by our team, that is LightWall. That's on the side of 70 Ontario Street, which is a heritage building. It's a private building, and so that was a new project for us, working with the condo association and the businesses that are part of that building. But we're really, really proud of that interactive piece. It is 10 25-foot tall pixel banners on that heritage building, but there's an interactive component that when you speak to the wall, it speaks back to you with color. In addition, Stratford is extremely fortunate. We live in a city with a world-class theater, Stratford Festival, and we borrow many of their talented staff to help with our light festival. This year, we were pretty thrilled to reintroduce the Tom Patterson Theatre light display, which was on for a short period in 2020. And that has been really incredible, with a Governor General's award-winning architectural building to bring that to life in winter with color.
I think that Lights on Stratford gets our community, people who live in Stratford, out at a time where we wouldn't normally leave our houses very often at all. We've had how many days of no sunshine, but then at night there's these beautiful things to go look at and play on. I think what's amazing is sitting out in Market Square and watching the people who come with their children every night to the pool to just like use it like a park, just like go run and have fun, which is really awesome. What's also great is it's bringing people here to experience Stratford and also to meet people in our community. So building relationships in that way, even if those are like unspoken relationships, but experiencing together. I think that's the big thing that we're always striving for, is that collective experience and enjoyment of public art and creativity.
Stratford is traditionally a very seasonal tourism economy. We're very, very busy and strong in the summer months. And traditionally there has not been a winter tourism economy. And so Lights on Stratford really is challenging that and trying to be an anchor tenant to prove that we can do this in the winter, that people will come to Stratford in the winter. And as we do that, we're starting to see other cultural organizations do programming. This year, Stratford Summer Music, which is obviously a summer festival, had a sold-out winter concert during Lights On. We had Puppet Works and Springworks do some incredible events. Stratford Perth Museum had additional light-specific winter programming. So that is really important to us, the organizers of this festival, that it really creates a new cultural draw to Stratford in the winter.
This year, a huge win for me that I'm really proud of is our partnership with Stratford Transit and our shuttle bus that is free to the public. Makes this event so much more accessible, and it provides a place to warm up, and you can actually get to everything and see it, or you can even just stay on the bus and view all the exhibits.
So Lights on Stratford is starting to get recognized. We've received a couple of innovation awards, both regionally and provincially. And as that happens, we start to talk to more and more international light artists. So we're quite excited in terms of the future, of the trajectory of growth. And when we consider Lights on Stratford, we really look at the city as a stage. We've already had tens of thousands of people on Tom Patterson Island this winter that normally wouldn't be there. In fact, normally it's closed. So that's really exciting from our viewpoint, is how do we activate these spaces? How do we do space making intentionally through light and celebration? We were able to have an opening night for the first time in Market Square, where elected officials and others were able to properly launch the festival and invite the community and visitors to partake.
This is where creative people come together and bring light out of a pandemic. And so as mentioned, it's our third year. I believe last year we had 80,000 residents and visitors come and celebrate Lights on Stratford.
Our theme this year is Rekindle, and the intention of our festival is to rekindle a sense of joy, wonder, and community. So let the third annual Lights on Stratford Winter Festival begin. Enjoy.
What we're doing right now is envisioning what next year is about. And it's more so, I'm not sure if I would say like the goal is that it is bigger and better. I mean, we always want to grow, but I think it's building off of the success that we've had this year and for the last 3 seasons. And really that's what we're focusing on. It's like all the things that we've learned that have been successful, and then taking those successes and running with them.
So as we talk about next year, one thing that I always need to do is put on my thinking cap. We look forward to launching some pretty incredible light displays, working with the community and our partners, sponsors and funders, the city, and inviting the world to experience Stratford in a different light.